Hey guys, so I got this awesome little component here off of eBay. It is a LM2596 DC to DC 4.2 volt to 40 volts to 1.25 volts to 37 volts. So it's a step down buck power converter is what it is. Right now I'm running it, let's see, with the input voltage I believe is 12 volts. I got my lights turned down a little bit so you can see the display here. So we'll go over here to the input voltage, which is showing 11.8. My power supply says 11.9, so I don't know which one's off. That's close enough for me. It's showing the output voltage as 4 volts, and there's 4 volts on this little homemade multimeter. I bought this as a kit off of eBay as well. Which actually works pretty good. So if we turn this trim pot right here, this one will actually regulate the voltage. So let me get a little flathead screwdriver here, and what we'll do is we'll turn this up, and as we turn it up, see now it's at 4.2. I'm showing 4.3 on mine on my little thing. Let's see, let's turn it up a little bit more. Let's go to 5 volts. See, 5 volts. It's really, it's really neat. You could use it for quite a bit, I guess. On this one it's showing 5.1, but this one is adjustable as well, so I don't know if this one is calibrated like it should be. Let me go ahead and drop it down to 5 volts as well. So I'll put that one as 5 volts. So let's see, let's raise it now to 10 volts and see if that stays with it. Yep, 5.7, 5.6. Let's go up just a little bit and see if that changes. Yep, so they're spot on with each other, but I thought this was a neat little thing to get. Let me unplug this real quick. Let me turn the lights on here so you can see actually what it is. Whoa, blowing it out. Alright, so this little board here, let's zoom in a little bit so you can see that. Let's see if you can see that. I think that's focused. Let me see if that's focused. Well, it looks like it's focused. The chip that you're seeing right here, let me use since this has still got power to it, use a little plastic pointer here. This is your LM2596S, and that's adjustable. That's your buck converter. Here's your 2 caps for your input and output. There's another small cap here. There's your pot trimmer on there, and then you've got a coil on here as well, and then your readout. Right here is the momentary push button for your out. Showing you what voltage it's putting out, which you can't really read that display right now because the light's blinding, but it's 5.8. If I hit that button, it'll show in, and it's showing 11.8 in. You've got your 2 trimming pots, so you've got your VIN in and your VOUT, so V out. So your voltage in and your voltage out on each side. On the back side, nothing really to see there. Shows the name of the website, and it has an arrow pointing which direction the current goes. Let's see. Now, what I'm wondering, is there a signal to this? So what I want to try now to do, since we're only 4 minutes into this, I want to scoot this over here. I want to raise my camera up. I want to back out. Now I want to scoot this over here to the side, move my little multimeter over here, my little handmade one. Now what I want to do, let's see how I can get this both in the same picture. I want to probe this and see if we get a signal with the smelloscope. So let's see here. Pull this lead out. Okay, so we've got no current there. Let's go ahead and ground this. Let's go ahead and ground this wire. I believe that's going to be a ground there. Let's go ahead and touch it here. So we do. Whoa. So we are getting something. So let's see what we're getting here. Let's go ahead and, so we don't, for the sake of killing something or blowing something up, let's go ahead and knock my voltage down to 5 volts input. Because it is a drop converter on here. So let's go ahead and drop this down to 5 volts. And let's go ahead and measure that pin again. So we are getting something there. Let's go ahead and run and stop that. Okay, so I wanted to take a picture of that. Now let's go ahead and zoom in and see what this is, see what we're picking up here. So we will go ahead and zoom in, and we will go ahead and move this position. Now it's not showing really a frequency, but we were getting something there. Let's back out again. See, you're seeing the, let's see if we can zoom in on that right there. So you're getting some sort of sine wave off of that. Let's see, you're getting some kind of sine wave. Let's go ahead and run this again. And let's go ahead and probe a different spot. Nothing there. We're getting a little voltage raise there. And that's actually telling us that is 1.12 volts. As you can see on that oscilloscope. Nothing there. But that one seems to be giving us a frequency. That one just gives us a voltage spike, and that's actually saying 5.28. So that's your 5 volts coming in right there. But this right here is giving us a frequency. I want to know what frequency this is. Okay, let's see. Will it tell us the sine wave of it? Now when I turn the voltage up, notice the frequency in the bottom? Let's stop this one. Okay, so let's take a picture of that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and get this out of the way here, so I don't blow anything else up, or I don't ruin that, or my oscilloscope. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Let us see what in the world this is. Let me see if I can adjust my camera here. I've got this funky weird tripod on this thing, and it's like a spider, so I can hang it off of stuff, I guess. But let's see. So I've got this logged. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Let's see what this is. That does not look clean at all, does it? Let's move this down. That does not look clean. Almost looks like a reverse EKG from somebody's heart or something. There's no rhythm to it, I guess. So you're seeing more there. Less there, less spikes, and then less as it goes on. So you're not seeing, that is the only kind of constant right there, but that one's still not, I don't know, that's weird. I've never seen one of the sine waves like that. But I guess that's what it's doing, is pulsing that voltage. So if any of you guys know what this is doing, comment in below, because I want to know what this is doing, because that's actually very interesting. And what it is I am probing. I like to probe. I'm probing this second pin right here. on this. I'm probing this pin and getting this kind of a sine wave. Now, if you guys can tell me what it's doing, I'd really appreciate it so we could learn together. So leave a comment in the bottom. Make sure you guys subscribe, share, and like, because the more information I get, the more information you get. So awesome. Leave me a comment in below if you know what this is doing, and I will post another video very soon. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye-bye.